and welcome once again to the event guide on Phuket News TV. I'm Kirsty Meyer and this is Sash.
Hello.
The guy in the know. What's happening around the island?
Well, we have the Frisbie Fun Day at Xana, then the Forbissea Primary Games at BIS Phuket, Superkidz at Tangipora, and then an art workshop and exhibition.
Right.
By the Phuket Art Village.
Awesome. Okay, well, looking forward to hearing about that. But first up, some very exciting news. Legends of Siam, Phuket band. You know, they've shot their new video.
Yes, and I was there.
Now, they've done a cover of the Buzzcocks' Ever Fallen in Love. And we've got not just a Phuket first, but a world premiere. So have a look.
Feel I'm done and I'm hurt. Yeah, I'm hurt. And if I start a commotion, I only end up losing you, and that's worse. Yeah, that's worse. Ever falling in love with someone, ever falling in love with someone, ever falling in love with someone you shouldn't have fallen in love with. I can't see much of a future unless we find out what's to blame. What a shame. It's a shame. We won't be together much longer unless we realize that we are the same. Yeah, we're the same. Ever falling in love with someone, ever falling in love with someone, ever falling in love with someone you shouldn't have fallen in love with. Ever falling in love with someone, ever falling in love with someone, ever falling in love with someone you shouldn't have fallen in love with. Someone ever falling in love with someone, ever falling in love with someone you shouldn't have fallen in love with. You disturb my natural emotions. You make me feel I'm done and I'm hurt. Yeah, I'm hurt. Well, if I start a commotion, I run the risk of losing you, and that's worse. Yeah, it's worse. Ever falling in love with someone, ever falling in love with someone, ever falling in love with someone you shouldn't have fallen in love with.
very, very cool cover, and we're playing a lot of it on Live 89.5 as well, too. Very excited for them, being from Phuket and all. So also this week, Sash has been out and about dining. Tell us about your experience.
Well, okay, the first one was actually an important, it was a graduation dinner.
Really?
Yeah.
Who for?
For the International Baccalaureate class of 2013. Congratulations to you all.
Yeah, welcome to the real world.
Yes. And no, it was a wonderful evening. It was held at Hilton Arcadia. And there were some interesting performances, and especially a shout out to Vuti and Vishnu, who did their amazing Bollywood dancing and had a lot of the group, a lot of the year's group performing with Bollywood.
Did you get involved?
No, I just stayed by. I just filmed.
Now, also brunching. You've been out and about brunching as well. We spoke about this last week. Alice went and spoke to Indigo Pearl about their brunch, but I believe you've been somewhere else brunching.
Yes, this time at Banyan Tree in Laguna. They have the Go Live brunch, where they have the live music and live food, so to speak. Yeah, some of it's still
alive,
and it's all getting prepared on the spot, and you have the cooks and the chefs. Yeah, it's all raw, and then they make it for you, and you just come by with your plate.
So you can pick your own lobster and stuff like that out. So vegetarians, block your ears.
Yeah.
Well, I have to admit that having started something like this, it is very much a seafood connoisseur's wannabe place, you know, because it is live lobsters, live crabs, live sea bass. You've got everything live. So there is nothing that is pre-cooked, there is nothing that is caught and frozen. And so, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, it's still fresh, but there is a slight difference when you eat something straight off the tank or straight off and it's grilled for you. It just tastes different, it tastes sweeter, it almost tastes divine. So to me, it is a real place that people would come to if they want to have live, fresh seafood. To me, that is what is the key sort of unique thing about this brunch.
Now, what else is happening? This art workshop you're talking about, 50-50.
50-50, so everything is 50-50. 50-50.
It's not free, is it?
No, it's an art workshop and exhibition by Phuket Art Village, and it will start on Saturday, June 8th. But it will go until the 31st. There's going to be a shadow puppet show with live music, foods and drinks available. And the art exhibition will also showcase the artists from Myanmar, Malaysia, the Philippines, Korea, Indonesia, and of course, Muang Thai, Thailand.
Awesome. Well, and for more information on that art workshop, you can just head to Facebook.
And the Phuket Village. Yeah.
Nice. So we're going to be doing some Frisbie this weekend.
Yep, at Xana.
Right. Am I going to be like your little dog along the beach? You can throw the Frisbie and I'll try and catch it in my mouth.
I think there's a joke in there somewhere. The Phuket International Academy Day School are launching the first Ultimate Frisbee Fun Day at Xana, yes, on Sunday, 2nd of June.
It's really cool up there as well.
It's open for all ages, no experience needed, and the registration will be from 1 p.m. and kicking off at 2 p.m. If you'd like to reserve a table or a cabana, please contact Xana-Laguna@xana.com.
Awesome. Okay, we'll be covering that as well. What else coming up this week, Sash?
Forbissea Primary Games, hosted by the BIS Phuket International School. It's a 3-day competition. On Thursday, June 6th, there's going to be the track and field events in the morning, and in the afternoon, the swimming. And Friday, 7th of June, is the T-ball competition.
Yep.
Finally,
which I was very bad at school.
Finally, Saturday will be the 5-a-side football. And yes,
Okay,
6th
cool.
to the 8th of June.
And we're wrapping up this week with Superkidz.
Superkidz, yes, the aquathlon, which will be kickstarting the whole Superkidz events. The race check-in opens on the day before of all races at 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the Tanyapura Sports and Leisure Center, where competitors can get their race kits and race bibs. And the program will be provided on the new webpage and also the Facebook page
Awesome.
for Superkidz.
Okay, Superkidz. Go Superkidz. Well, thank you once again for joining me, Sash.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure, and I'll catch up with you next week to see what's happening around the island. All right, thanks for joining us.